Hey gorgeous people who love to scrap, it's Val from Australia. Just got some altered jars here that I would like to share with you all. I've been busy this morning putting these jars together. They're just normal ordinary coffee jars that I have had them storing all my treasures, as in vintage buttons, some pearls and gorgeous laces and Venice lace that I have in this black one here. They didn't take long whatsoever to make, but the longest part was actually hand painting the Shabby roses onto these two jars. So one of my many talents is also painting. I enjoy painting as well as sewing, and also now scrapbooking. So I'm really happy with the way these came out. I've painted a background on this particular one here. As you can see, it's in a pinkish peachy background, and this one I've just left it plain, so there's no background on that particular one. I've also incorporated rosebuds and green leaf into my roses there, and they look really good. And I have improved a lot on my flower techniques that I've been following tutorials on YouTube on how to paint Shabby roses, and they come up really good, and really happy with the way they turn out. So after painting these little jars, I've actually sealed them with Mod Podge also. I don't know if that's the sealer, the best sealer for them, but that's just what I have at the moment. I'm really happy with how they come out, and it has locked them in so they can't be scratched or scraped off or anything like that, because these are just jars and the acrylic paint didn't stick on as good as I would have liked it to. So I don't know much about painting. All I know is just the basics, like get the paint and just paint. So I've just used pink and white acrylic paint there, as well as green acrylic paint also. So after I painted these two little glass jars, I've just sealed it with Mod Podge, and they come up really good. So I'm really happy with the way they come out. These particular ones here, I've embellished them with my homemade flowers that I have uploaded a vid on also previously. This one's made by curtaining lace, and I've used the Victorian inspired button right there, and this one here also, and they both been bought from eBay. A gorgeous flowy tulle there, and this one again just the curtaining lace that I have made. This particular one, I've embellished it with the homemade flower, just a pearl bracelet on an elastic band there that I have just popped around, and just dangled a gorgeous charm there. This charm's actually quite large, it's about 6 centimeters long. It's an antique gold sort of color, and has gorgeous rhinestones there also. On the side here, I've just tied a little pink tulle bow here, and just added a gorgeous cherub button right in the center there. And this one, I put all my vintage buttons into that one there. So just plain simple jars that I've brought life to, and just made them really lovely. This particular one here, my homemade flower, just some gorgeous fabric leaves there, just using the end of the brush to curl that. On the side here, just tied a bow using seam binding, added a gorgeous vintage button there in the center, and the same bracelet with the elastic band, and it has a charm dangling off there. And down here, the gorgeous baby pink rose trim that I love so much, and I've incorporated that into this little jar here also. So close up of my gorgeous Shabby roses there, and rosebuds. So really love these Shabby roses, and that came out really good. The colors coordinate really well with each other, and they just look gorgeous. This particular one here, I didn't paint it whatsoever. I just left it plain as a jar is, and I've just added one of my homemade flowers up here. This one's like an organza type fabric, and got a gorgeous rhinestone center there. And down here, a gorgeous just a little black tulle bow that I have embellished it with a gorgeous little rhinestone charm. Down the bottom here is just ribbon trim that I bought off eBay also. A lot of my goodies that I've used is always just being bought from eBay, because in Australia here, all the shops, there's not many fabric stores, and even if you do find one, the trims are very, very expensive. So I do shop a lot online, and I purchase a lot of my trims off eBay only. This trim down here is like a velvet trim, and it's got organza down the bottom, and right in the center here it's got like a diamond shape or rickrack shape beads. Not sure if you can see properly, but it's got beads and sequences, and these little rhinestones here I've just hot glued them on using my hot glue gun. And at the back here just added another gorgeous button at the back there. This one's just nice and simple, but it looks so elegant with all the bling that's inside of it. Just really happy of how that came out. So just wanted to share with you all these gorgeous altered jars that I have made, and hopefully that will inspire you to spruce up your jars and bring some life into pretty little things that we can all have to store our most treasured pieces, like vintage buttons and stuff. So please comment and let me know what you think about these gorgeous jars, and I'll see you guys again. Bye bye.